Hi everyone, welcome back to Jungle Jubel English Literacy with me, Masayu Nadhira as your host today. And beside me, there is a special guest, is Tommy. Welcome Tommy, can introduce yourself to everyone?
Hi everyone, I'm Tommi. My name is Tommaso Sarti, but everyone calls me Tommi. And I'm from Italy, and I'm doing my exchange year in Indonesia.
Okay, Tommy, you just arrived in Palembang yesterday and started school at SMA 17, that's right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, I heard that you were exchange student in Malang. So what made you move to Palembang?
So I didn't actually move to Palembang. It's only for a week because I want to try another culture, another school here in Palembang. And I've seen a lot of differences from my school in Malang.
So actually you love the culture of Indonesian?
Yes, I actually love this country, and it's been 6 months.
Okay, how's your feeling here?
I'm doing good. I'm living near the school in Palembang with some people from IFS. And I'm staying with them in their house, and after that I will go back to Malang.
Okay, so just 1 week?
Yes, just 1 week.
Why are you interested in being an exchange student?
I started being interested in doing an exchange year because I wanted to feel something new and go out of my comfort zone in my small country, in my small town in Italy. And so I started looking for opportunities to go on an exchange year, and here I am right now.
Okay, that's interesting. So far, what is your opinion about Indonesian? Can give me one word for Indonesia?
Yes, for me Indonesia is really interesting. So the word is interesting, and there are a lot of different places. There are mountains, there are volcanoes, there are a lot of beaches, and a lot of good places to enjoy for vacation, but also for living. So the temperature are always high. It's a constant summer here in Indonesia, and this is really different from what I'm used to in my country, but it's really good, and I'm really loving the life here, both in Malang and Palembang.
So you love in Indonesian because the differences about Italian and Indonesia.
Yes, it's really different.
And what interests you the most while you're in Indonesia?
The most important thing which I'm interested in, the most different thing from Italy, is the culture. So when I started my exchange, when I first arrived in Jakarta, I thought that maybe the people were more closed and introvert, but it turns out Indonesian people are really welcoming. And this made me really appreciate this country, because there's always someone who wants to talk to you, wants to ask you something, or just smiles at you every day, and it's really good, and it's something that I've never found in my country, in Italy.
Oh my god, that's very good. And I know that you can speak Indonesian very well. So I'm very curious, how did you learn to speak Indonesian?
Yes, so since I knew I was gonna go to Indonesia for my exchange year, I started to learn some words. Firstly as a game, but after that it became something that I really wanted to do. My first thing that was on my bucket list to do before going to Indonesia, because knowing the language of the places you're gonna go is really important. And it turns out I was right, because knowing Indonesia from the first time that I'm here, even if it really was a small part of the Indonesian language, I knew some words to start talking in everyday life, and it really helped me here.
So how about your host fam in Malang? They learn Indonesian to you, teach Indonesian to you, or no?
So yes, they teach me Indonesian because a lot of words that I didn't know, maybe inside the house, I asked directly to them and they translated it to me. So the most important thing if you want to learn a language is to write everything that sounds new, write everything down, write everything in your phone or in a notebook, because if you try to understand new words, you cannot just ask the people to translate the words for you, but you also need to do your part and understand those words before asking it again the next time.
Okay, that's very good. And Tommy, Indonesian and Italy are very, very different. So how can you overcome homesickness?
So for me, overcoming homesickness has a lot to do with how much you got well in another country. So basically, the first month I didn't know anything about this country, and that made me feel homesick because I wanted a place that feels like home. Right now, in 6 months into the exchange year, I feel like I knew a lot about Indonesia, and this made me feel more comfortable here, and I can enjoy this reality even if it's really different from my hometown back in Italy. So right now I don't feel homesick.
Okay, for the last, what are your plans after completing the student exchange program?
After coming back to Italy, I want to finish school in Italy, and after that I want to become a pilot.
Okay, that's very good, guys. And Tommy is very, very inspiring for me because he can another language like Indonesian, English, and
Also Italy, of course.
Italy, of
Italian.
course. And now, wanna learn Jepang?
Yes, I want to learn bahasa Jepang.
Okay, guys, that's all for our and unlocking the power of words through conversation. Bye bye.